Hallo und herzlich willkommen zurück zu Honkai Star Rail. Ja, beim letzten Mal sind wir einfach nur hier ein bisschen über die Map gelaufen und haben endlich diese komische Infiltrationsstory hinter uns gebracht. Und jetzt sind wir auf dem Weg zu Fushuan. Mal gucken, ob wir sie jetzt hier treffen oder ob wir noch eine Weile
This is the
brauchen.
Matrix of Prescience, a
Matrix?
large-scale Jade Abacus calculation terminal. It's the pride and joy of the Divination Commission.
We've heard the term Jade Abacus a few times now. Would you mind explaining what it is, Miss Qingxue?
A Jade Abacus is just... a Jade Abacus. That's a good question, Mr. Yang.
Die ist klug.
Might take me a minute to give you an answer. The book, Glimpses into the Beyond, describes it as living jade engraved with symbols for divination into the unknown. Just like engraving a seal, the craftsmen of the Xianzhou Artisanship Commission carve faint symbols into pieces of jade and then insert them into machines to get them to operate according to a certain intention. Some jade abacuses are small enough to fit inside bracelets and jewelry. We put the bigger ones into instruments of calculation, so we can simulate the future and learn from the past. Take the Matrix of Prescience here as an example. As long as sufficient information is provided, it can answer questions on anything. From the evolution of natural phenomena to the metabolism of living things. They say the theory behind the symbols was handed down by Nous, the Wisdom Walker. The principles are so profound that in the Divination Commission, only the Master Diviner truly understands them.
Es sind also Computer.
Seems like it. But Jade Abacus does sound a lot better. Besides, ordinary computers don't have cool backstories. Technology handed down from Nous. Even in Madame Herta's space station. I never saw anything related to Nous.
Anyway, don't dwell on names. As long as the machine works, what does it matter whether it's a Jade Abacus or a computer? Just like today. Would it have mattered if Baichue had brought you here instead of Qingchue? It makes no difference at all. We're almost at the Matrix of Prescience core. The Master Diviner should be waiting.
Ist hier mit dem General. Was ist denn das da vorne? Okay, darf ich nicht angucken?
Diviner Fu, how are things progressing?
We're fluctuating between the heaven and thunder trigrams. A step forward bridges no distance hence.
And for those who don't speak Fushen,
It's an utter disaster. How's that for a Divination Commission fortune? The Matrix of Prescience has stopped operating, and the symbols have dimmed. There are Stellaron spirits wreaking havoc inside the Commission, and the Cloud Knights are struggling to protect civilians. I want to restore the Matrix of Prescience, but I have no forces available. And on top of all of that, General, we still have to deal with the Stellaron hunter you handed to us. If that's not an utter disaster, then I don't know what is.
but you're Fushen, the seer, the boundless, omniscient. Bringing luck and avoiding misfortune is your strong suit, isn't it?
You don't need to flatter me, General. It's natural for fortune to fluctuate. There's no escaping it. The Divination Commission simply does its best to uncover the good and the bad and then make the right decisions. We have no magical means to turn the tide.
And that is precisely why we need you in charge. When it comes to handling clairvoyant Stellaron hunters, who better than Fushen the seer? As for reinforcements, you didn't think I'd be unprepared, did you? Look, help has just arrived.
Master Diviner, I've brought you the guests. Though, it wasn't your order I received. So, General, even guests are on the payroll these days?
Well, since they're here already, I may as well make use of them.
Entering the Matrix of Prescience without my permission is a breach of protocol. Would be an ungracious thing to say in the present circumstances. I admit I'm pleasantly surprised to see you here. Qingchue is often unreliable, but she comes through for us when the need arises. It's nice to have people I can entrust with difficult matters. I'm not like the General, and you don't even belong to my commission. I certainly won't be bossing you around.
No need for the formalities. We heard what the General said. If you need something from us, just say the word.
Very well, then I'll keep this brief. The Divination Commission is currently understaffed. I need your help to restart the Matrix of Prescience's space terminals. And eliminate the Stellaron spirits along the way. Yes, but you needn't worry. You have my permission. Xingcui will accompany you. She'll be in charge of restarting the terminal. As for eliminating the spirits...
I hath divined our future. We are destined to be errand runners. Forever.
What? Which magic word?
The universal one? Please?
Oh, please.
Good enough.
Okay. Was hat der General denn noch zu sagen?
It's been a while, my astral guest. Thanks to you, the Lawfu has successfully brought Kafka to justice. I am truly grateful. There hadn't been a single Stellaron hunter arrest since the Inter-Astral
Kriegen wir jetzt auch das Kopfgeld für sie?
their bounty. This is a victory for the Xianzhou.
Ja, hier, 50 Minuten. Ja, okay, das hier.
Shen's matrix of prescience was able to go one step further than Kafka. To maintain the upper hand, I had to keep it a surprise. I hope this hasn't made you doubt my sincerity.
Next time, maybe ease off on the surprises?
I promise to be more transparent next time. At present, Kafka has no intention of speaking, and the Stellaron hunter's motives remain unknown. We must rely on the power of the Divination Commission to unearth the truth.
Unearth the truth? You mean interrogate Kafka with the Matrix of Prescience?
Precisely. The Matrix of Prescience is the Divination Commission's ultimate weapon. It was originally used to calculate navigation routes and predict future events. But the secrets of the Stellaron hunters cannot remain hidden any longer. I have no choice but to move beyond conventional protocol. We must use divination to ascertain Kafka's intent. Everything hinges on restoring the Matrix of Prescience, which is why I would like you to help Diviner Fu complete the setup. I am eternally grateful for your assistance.
Okay. Und da sind wir schon wieder weg. So, was ist denn das hier? Wechselbildschirm. Der Wechselbildschirm ist ein Gerät der Kunsthandwerkskommission zur Kurzstreckenteleportation. Damit können Figuren zwischen zwei räumlichen Koordinaten teleportieren. Manche Wechselbildschirme können gedreht und auf andere Wechselbildschirme ausgerichtet werden, was es den Figuren ermöglicht, zwischen ihnen hin und her zu teleportieren. Okay. Ja. Nice. Kann ich das hier aufmachen? Okay, cool. So, Schande. Ich kann hier ziemlich viel von diesen Dingern benutzen. Oh, nee, ich will jetzt nicht kämpfen. Wir gehen erstmal dahin, wo wir hin sollen.
Let me see. This is the temporal terminal. Observes the potential of the temporal plane. They say this terminal is designed to retrieve information related to time.
Die allumfassende Weissagung ist eine Art gigantisches Jahr der Abacus-Rechenterminal, um den Kurs zu kalkulieren und die Zukunft hervorzusagen. Lege das Gerät auf den Boden, um das Matrixmuster an der angegebenen Form auszurichten und das Basisterminal zu starten. Okay. Und nun? Die Momente sind. Hier, das schien irgendwie richtig zu sein.
That should do it.
Okay, keine Ahnung, wie das jetzt funktioniert hat.
What? You just matched up those symbols. Is that it?
The more complex
Okay, ich habe einfach
something
irgendwas
is,
gemacht.
the more important it is to keep it simple. Don't you think?
If it's so simple, why didn't your master diviner come and do it herself?
Maybe deep down she just wants to be lazy once in a while.
Schande. Hui. Nee. Lass mich mal in Ruhe. Wir schön in Ruhe Hauptquest machen.
This must be the Karma Terminal. They say this terminal is designed to establish the causal relationships between objects.
Oh, da oben ist ein Symbol angezeigt. Okay. Das habe ich im ersten gar nicht gesehen.
Done. Next.
Next. Und jetzt von hier aus irgendwie weiter? Jo. Was bist du? Ah. Oh. Nein. Nein. Oh, da gibt es immer einen Teleporter in die Mitte. Nice. Aber da müssen wir nicht hin. Okay, ich wollte eigentlich das Ding dann neben mir anschießen. Okay.
Netmarkers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
So.
You'll pay for this. Lend me your strength.
I've no interest in coming.
Enemy targets detected. Troublesome. Nap time.
Fighting.
Au. Die hauen gar nicht mehr so schlecht rein. Oh nö.
What the heck is this? It looks like a walking gate.
Take it easy. There's nothing supernatural on the Cianzhou. It's an Arumaton. It's guarding the matrix of prescience. They're stationed at various strategic places.
I feel like it needs a sign saying mortals forbidden or something. Are you sure it won't fly into a rage if we walk past it?
We're here by order of the Master Diviner to restart the matrix of prescience. Friends, not foes.
Passage prohibited.
March, you should join the Divination Commission. Quick, do something.
Toll. Das funktioniert ja spitze bei euch hier.
Time to
Okay.
change tactics.
Zack. Zack, zack. So.
To guard and defend. Crush them. Enemy data secure. Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
The truth of life and death. The sanctuary is but a vision. Break!
Lend me your strength.
Gut, aber ich muss den ja angreifen, ne?
Nap time.
Au.
This battle is
No interest in conflict. The truth of life in the sanctuary is but a vision. Break!
Oh. Okay, wir sind geheilt. Dann lösen wir einmal das. Oh Gott. Schauen wir ja. Nee. Da geht es nicht durch von dieser Seite. So, was haben wir denn
Let me
hier?
guess. Time, karma. I bet the next terminal is energy related.
Darn, the spatial terminal. They say this terminal is designed to retrieve information related to space. You probably could have guessed that. Ugh, we did it. All 3 terminals activated. Let's go back to the core and report to the Master Diviner.
Erledigt.
Well done, all of you. I can sense the matrix of prescient symbols re-illuminating. Now, to interrogate Kafka. Those of you in the core may feel a few impacts. Are you ready?
Na klar. So, Kafka. Tut mir
Is
leid,
this
wie wir dich
really
behandeln.
necessary? I said I'd cooperate with you.
I have no
Ja,
interest in
irgendwas
the
fordert
words
es doch
of
mit
wanted
Absicht.
criminals, especially those skilled in the art of manipulation. So, say what you will. I'm here to witness the divination of the matrix of prescience. The Divination Commission has ways of extracting the truth, and they're far more effective than a conversation.
Then please, Master Diviner, witness my destiny.
Die ist viel zu ruhig dafür, ey. Kafka. Da schwebt sie. Wie wild, dass das passiert, Leute.
That's why you're here? All for that?
Well, not what you were expecting.
Okay, was hat sie getan? Sie
I
wollte
can't
das.
believe it.
Okay.
But the matrix of prescience cannot be wrong.
Hat uns Kafka schon wieder reingelegt.
Kafka has nothing to do with the Stellaron, but you. It's you. Absurd. I'd never have thought it.
Was ist denn los?
Ask her yourself. Take as long as you wish. I must report this to the General immediately. Please excuse me.
Okay, was haben wir denn jetzt schon wieder damit zu tun? Also, weil sie einen Stellaron in sich
You
hat?
go ask her. I know you still have many questions for Kafka yourself.
Habe ich in der Tat. Ich frage mich immer noch, was die vorhaben, ey. Also, haben ja das Stellaron in sie eingesetzt. Aber warum?
Hi.
Hi.
You haven't changed a bit. I'm sorry you have to see me in such a sorry state.
Nicht so viele Freunde mehr. Wie geht es dir? Bist du verletzt? Du siehst nicht mehr. Die sieht tatsächlich nicht erbärmlich aus.
Really? Well, that's good. I wouldn't want to affect your image of me. I didn't talk to you on the train because I knew you and I would get to talk alone here. Worth waiting for, don't you think? You seem to have a lot to ask me.
Ja. Schon gesehen, bist du. Was ist dein Ziel?
Elio said he foresaw 3 questions, but they would be the same in essence. If I were to hear one of them, I would then tell you the objective of this trip in all its detail. Since you asked one of the 3 questions, it means everything is going smoothly. Are you ready to hear my answer? Cienjo's Stellaron problem is not directly linked to us. But if you look at it from Elio's perspective, you can't say the Stellaron hunters are completely innocent. We foresaw all this long ago, but chose to remain indifferent until the time was right for us to get involved. Diviner Fu was surprised because she discovered 3 truths. 1. The Stellaron hunters are not enemies of the Cienjo. You know this now, though you refuse to believe it. 2. Someone else brought the Stellaron into the Cienjo and activated it. A result of both internal unrest and external aggression. Traitors on the Luofu and enemies from outside want to overthrow the Cienjo. The Master Diviner is in a hurry to find the General, presumably to inform him of this fact. However, that's all the Master Diviner knows, because Elio withheld key pieces of information from me. He foresaw the Divination Commission using the Matrix of Prescience against me. To guard against setbacks, he ensured that I knew only what he wanted the Cienjo Alliance to know in this moment. As for number 3, even in their wildest dreams, the Cienjo Alliance could never have guessed it. If the Stellaron hunters aren't the cause of all this, then why are Blady and I even here?
Das ist die Frage.
We're here for you.
Ja. Hä? Das war doch gar keinen Sinn. Wozu? Und warum?
Sounds ridiculous, doesn't it? It's no wonder Fu Shen doesn't believe it either. But the Matrix of Prescience doesn't lie. The answer is just that bizarre. The Stellaron hunters appearing here, Blady getting arrested, me being lured to the Matrix of Prescience. It was all to bring you, the Astral Express crew, to the
Aber
Cienjo.
warum? Warum?
In the future that Elio chose, the power of the hunt is indispensable. And that's why the Astral Express crew had to come to the Luofu and achieve something important for the Cienjo. You had to establish a connection with the Alliance. And that's why I had to trick you into coming here. I needed you to meet the Lafu's general in person and to help him resolve the
Okay.
Stellaron crisis. I needed the Alliance to owe you a favor. That way, in the future, at the most critical moment, the Cienjo will offer you their help. What do you think? Surprised? The notorious Stellaron hunters did all that just to make you a hero of the Cienjo? Quite the plot twist, don't you think?
Warum helft ihr?
Like I said, Elio withheld key pieces of information from me. The future holds endless possibilities. Knowing the right thing at the wrong time could spoil all our hard work. There is only one thing I can tell you about the future. In the best and the worst cases, you will eventually have to face Nanook the Destruction. And when that time comes, you will need all the help you can get. It will be a brutal struggle of eonic proportions. Proportions that neither you, nor I, nor the Astral Express will ever be able to reach. In the vast majority of futures, that's when destiny ends. But if we follow Elio's plan, there may be a glimmer of hope on the horizon. You know, even eons can be killed.
Okay. Ach ja, dein Hang ist ja auch noch da.
Hey, Locha. You didn't finish telling us about the propagation. Keep going, it's interesting. So, neons can die, huh? Weird. I thought they were invincible.
There is no true invincibility or immortality in the world. Such exaggerations are born of the perspectives of ordinary beings. Nonetheless, ordinary beings could not have orchestrated the fall of the propagation. That eon was slain at the hands of another eon.
I don't understand. They're all eons. Why do they want to fight?
Are you really from the Cienjo? Other eons aside, surely you must know the story of Lan and Yaoshe. Isn't destroying the Eon Yaoshe the Alliance's cherished aim?
Of course I know. Well, I know a little. My mom made me practice with swords all day. I didn't really go to school.
In that case, let's just change the subject. If you don't know about the feud between the Hunt and the Abundance, I'm afraid there's just too much to explain.
Fine. How's this for a subject? What's in the box?
Oh, this one? It's a casket, more commonly known as a coffin. It's for containing the remains of the deceased.
The deceased? Aren't you a merchant?
Yes, indeed. This is just part of my job. I was asked to deliver this coffin to the Cienjo. I'd quite forgotten. For long life species, death is probably a distant concept.
Nope. The Cloud Knights spend a lot of time on the battlefield. Death is a common occurrence. It's just, we don't put bodies in boxes? Coffins. In the Cienjo, people go to the Hall of Karma in the Ten Lords Commission and consecrate the names and jade abacuses of the dead. It's our way of saying goodbye. The Foxians and the Videodora have their own ceremonies. Foxian soldiers place their dead in star skiffs and then let them drift out into the stars. They call it the returning. As for the Videodora, they're more mysterious. They say that when a Videodora is very old or has a fatal injury, they turn into an egg that looks like a pearl. When the shell breaks, they come out looking young again. My mom calls the Videodora long scions. When I was young, she told me stories of how the Videodora could turn into dragons. I don't know if that's true.
Oh. Ich würde auch sagen, dass es wahr.
What do you know? Silent but deadly speaks.
Your mother is right. The Videodora are long scions. They are descendants of the Eon of Permanence. That was why some, but not all, could turn into dragons. The power was a rare inheritance, passed down only to those who could successfully complete numerous rites and challenges. For the inheritor, it was hard to say whether it was a blessing or a curse.
Ah, I've heard the story of Long the Permanence and their descendants. Many myths and legends praise the Eon for a rich and immortal life, but for some reason, the Eon disappeared among the stars without a trace. Almost as if they had never existed, leaving only their descendants.
Und Donhang ist einer dieser Nachkommen. Garantiert.
Every life has its limit. Even the Eons are not truly immortal and will eventually reach the end of their lives.
Let me ask you one more question. Do you know the person in the coffin?
Yes.
Friend?
No.
No.
So, a sweetheart?
Miss, whatever gave you that impression? The individual in the coffin is neither friend nor relative. We met only once. By chance, I made someone a promise, and so I have to run this errand. Let's leave it at that, shall we? I think we've all had enough rest.
Na denn. Okay. Ja, nach der Story und der Reaktion von Donhang, ich bin ziemlich sicher, dass er einer der Nachfahren ist. Das liegt bestimmt auch gar nicht daran, dass schon eine 5-Star-Unit gespoilert ist, die genauso aussieht wie er, nur mit so komischen Drachenhörnern und sowas. Okay. Ja, wir müssen jetzt weiter mit dann... Okay, kann ja nicht verwendet werden. Mit Donhang weitermachen. Aber das machen wir in der nächsten Folge. Ich danke vielmals fürs Zuschauen und dann sehen wir uns morgen wieder. Bis dahin und tschüss!